All right, let's look now at an example of this modified RC servo in action. Okay, so if you're just seeing this for the first time, we've modified this RC servo so that it can continuously rotate while still maintaining its ability to track position. And we did that by replacing the potentiometer in here with one of these Mocoders, which is a magnetic encoder. It goes right there. Okay, in this particular demo, we've taken one of those servos, modified servos, and we attach it to this linear track. Let's just fire it up and see what it does. Okay, now it's going to move to the last position, and I already marked down where that last position is. All right, so this is moving in 360-degree increments, 4-5 times or so. So that means it's jumping to here and then to here and then to here. So if you had it, set up to control a camera or something else you want to animate, it can go to any particular position along this track that you want. But that's not something you could do with a conventional RC servo because it only has a 180-degree range of motion. So that would be like, this is how far it could turn. With a conventionally modified RC servo, you can only control its speed, so you can't determine specific positions you want it to go to. But something else that we can do with this that you can't do with other servos is sample its position. Because we're reading the encoder from an Arduino, we can sample its position and replace the former position in the sequence with the new position. So that's what I've set up here. So let's have a look, and we're going to overwrite this previous position here. Turn it back on. So the next position would be here. And instead, I'm going to pull it right to the end. And I'll sample that there. Trusty sample button. Boom. And so that will now replace this position in the sequence. Let's pull this out and have a look. Fire up the sequence again. So this was the former position. Now it goes all the way out here. So you get the idea. And I can do that for all the different positions. Just stop it and then hit the sample button, move this, then hit the sample button again. So this becomes an interesting way to program robots, which is essentially what this is. Because then you can do it intuitively by looking at your application, manipulating it until it's in the position you want, sampling it, and then playing that back like you would keyframes in a 3D animation. Anyways, I hope you find this interesting and maybe you can think of your own applications that might use something like this. And I'll see you in some next videos.